We will right now study in sorting of materials into groups about the properties of materials. Properties of materials. So when you know very well, when you make anything, you should firstly know its properties, and you should know which type of object is needed by you. Okay. Firstly, what you should know, the properties of the material which you are going to use in it and how it will work. First, a material has some special features in property which distinguish it from other materials. As you have seen also, wood is hard, but if we see rubber, it is soft. If we compare with iron, it is more harder. So in comparison to wood, iron and rubber, which is the hardest one? Iron. So where you need more powerful things, so you use iron. Rubber can be twisted also. You see that where this thing is needed, accordingly you make the things. Okay? Accordingly you make. The classification of materials can be done on the basis of similarity, dissimilarities in their properties. First one, appearance, how it appears. You see, some material have shiny appearance, some have dull appearance, isn't? Some material have shiny appearance, some material have dull appearance. The first is appearance. And appearance is then divided into two parts, luster and texture. Okay? First is appearance, how it appears. And then further divided into two parts, that is luster and texture. Okay? What type of texture they are having and what type of luster. Luster, the surface of a metal may be appear shiny or dull. What is written? It may appear shiny or dull. And you must have seen that gold shines. Huh? Does gold shines? Gold shines? No. Gold shines, silver shines, but wood does not shine. So this is appearance, how it appears, whether it is shiny or dull. So metals like silver, gold, copper, aluminium, appearance are called as lustrous material. You can see, and materials like plastic, wood, paper, cotton, sponge are said to be as non-lustrous element. Okay, non-lustrous. Two types of luster are there. Lustrous, which are having shiny, and which are dust, they are said to be as not lustrous metal. Then texture. So texture, how you can say about texture? Whether it is a smooth or whether it is a rough. So materials can be classified as rough or smooth based on their texture. Texture is the feel of any material when touched. Rough materials have uneven surfaces, while smooth materials have even surfaces. What do you say? The rough materials are uneven surfaces. You see your cloth. It will not be smooth, na? So that you will see it will be little bit rough. You see the rock. What type of texture it is having? Rock is also rough. But when you see the texture of flower petals, that is smooth. Texture of flower petals, it will be smooth. You see the glass, it is also smooth. So what you have seen, that texture are of two types. One is smooth and other is rough. Then comes the hardness, how hard it is. So material can be classified as hard as soft on the basis of their hardness. Materials that can be compressed easily are called soft materials. Example, rubber. You can compress it easily, rubber. And material which cannot be compressed easily are called hard materials. A material is difficult to scratch or tear, whereas a soft material is easy to scratch or tear. Hard materials are often shatter or break into pieces, when force is exerted on them, whereas soft materials get squeezed on applying force. Hard material, have you seen, like wood, iron, plastic, they are hard, na? And when you see this soft materials like rubber, cloth, these are soft materials. So what, is there any difference? Yes, hard materials, it cannot be easily broken, but soft material easily it can be teared. Then comes transparency. What is transparency? Transparency is also of three types: transparent, opaque and translucent. So transparency means which an object which light can pass, means if you see an object on a glass, plain glass, if you see an object, so you can see your face on other side also, or other side also you can see clearly. Na? Glass jar, have you seen? So what is kept in glass jar, that can be seen easily. It is clear. Then next is opaque, from which no light can pass. Like if you put a hand, so can you see your face? If you put your hand in front of your face, so can others can see your face? No. So your hand will work as an opaque object. Okay? Here hand will work as an opaque object. Then next comes translucent. What is translucent? In which like some glasses in which you cannot see far objects clearly or other side object clearly. When you will come to your class, now you see there are two types of glasses. Now, in some which you can see clearly the outside things when it is closed, and in some cases you cannot see the outside thing clearly. So in which you cannot see the outside thing clearly, that is translucent, and which you can see the outside thing clearly, that is transparent. Okay? Now, next is physical state. What is physical state? Materials can be classified into three physical states. And what are those physical states? Those are solid, liquid and gas. What are the three physical states? Solid, liquid and gas. Solid. All solids have definite shape. Like chair. Can you change the shape of a chair on your own? No. Whatever the shape is given, it will be on it. Can you change the shape of a car? No. Whatever is the shape, it will be on its own. Then you see, solid have definite shapes and volume. And the particles inside the solid materials are packed tightly so that its shape cannot be changed. Next comes liquid. Liquid do not have definite shape. In whichever container it is kept, it takes the shape of that container. Dekha hai? Have you seen ever? If you put water in a glass, it will take the shape of a glass. If you put water in a bowl, it will take the shape of a bowl. If you put water in a bucket, it will take the shape of a bucket. So it does not have definite shape, but it have definite volume. Then third one is gas. It does not have definite shape and definite volume. In whichever thing it is kept, it will take the shape and volume of that container. Like if you fill air in a balloon, it will take the shape of a balloon. If you put in an open room oxygen, you can smell at every places. If you switch on the gas regulator, then what you will see? You can see the gas is all over, all around you. The smell of gas can be seen all around you. So what you say, gas do not have definite shape nor definite volume. It takes the shape in which it is being kept. So the particles of gases are very loosely packed. So particles in solid are tightly packed. Particles of liquids are loosely packed, and very loosely packed are particles of gases. Okay students, that's all for this today. Okay, that's all for today.